Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to embark on a journey to transform your ordinary rooftop into a verdant paradise. That's right, we're talking about starting your very own roof garden. Now I know what you might be thinking. Roof garden? Sounds complicated. But trust me, it's much simpler than you might imagine. In this video, I'm going to guide you through the entire process in just 3 easy-to-follow steps. Get ready to discover the joys of cultivating your own fresh herbs, vibrant flowers, and delicious vegetables, all while enjoying the breathtaking views from your very own rooftop oasis. Let's get started. Before we grab our gardening gloves, we need to lay the groundwork for success. A well-thought-out plan is the cornerstone of any thriving garden, especially when it comes to rooftop gardening. The first step in creating a thriving roof garden is careful planning. This involves not just envisioning the final look but also considering the practical aspects that will ensure your garden's longevity and health. Begin by assessing your roof structure. Check the weight-bearing capacity to ensure it can handle the added weight of soil, planters, and of course, your beautiful plants. This is crucial because the last thing you want is to compromise the integrity of your building. Consulting a structural engineer is always a good idea, especially if you have any doubts. They can provide a detailed assessment and recommend any necessary reinforcements. This step might seem tedious, but it's essential for the safety and success of your rooftop garden. Next, let's talk sunlight. Observe how much sun your rooftop receives throughout the day. Sunlight is a critical factor in plant growth, and different plants have varying sunlight requirements. Most vegetables and flowering plants thrive in at least 6 hours of direct sunlight, so keep that in mind when choosing your plant varieties. However, if your rooftop has areas with partial shade, you can select plants that are more shade tolerant to ensure every part of your garden flourishes. Water is the lifeblood of any garden, so ensure you have easy access to a water source on your rooftop. This could be an outdoor faucet or a designated hose connection. Having water readily available will make watering your plants a breeze and save you a lot of time and effort. Whether it's an outdoor faucet or a designated hose connection, having water readily available will make watering your plants a breeze. Consider installing a drip irrigation system to ensure your plants receive consistent moisture without the hassle of daily watering. And finally, before you get carried away with visions of a lush rooftop paradise, check with your local building codes and regulations. These rules are in place to ensure safety and compliance with local standards. Some areas may require permits or have specific guidelines for roof gardens. It's better to be informed and prepared than to face potential fines or the need to dismantle your garden later. Researching and adhering to these regulations will give you peace of mind and allow you to enjoy your rooftop haven without any legal hiccups. Once you've covered these foundational aspects, you can move on to the fun part, designing your garden. Think about the layout, the types of plants you want to grow, and how you'll arrange them to create a visually appealing and functional space. Choose a variety of plants that suit your climate and the conditions on your rooftop. Mix and match different textures, colors, and heights to create a dynamic and engaging garden. Don't forget to include some pollinator-friendly plants to attract bees and butterflies, which will help your garden thrive. Consider using lightweight containers and planters to reduce the overall weight on your roof. There are many stylish and functional options available that can complement your garden's aesthetic while being practical. Incorporate vertical elements like trellises or wall planters to maximize your space. These can be great for growing climbing plants or even creating a green wall that adds a lush, natural feel to your rooftop. Finally, don't forget to create a space where you can relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Add some comfortable seating, maybe a small table and some ambient lighting to make your rooftop garden a true haven where you can unwind and connect with nature. With careful planning and a bit of effort, your rooftop can transform into a thriving garden that not only enhances your living space but also provides a peaceful retreat from the hustle and bustle of city life. Happy gardening! Now comes the fun part, choosing the plants that will transform your rooftop into a green sanctuary. This is where your creativity can truly shine, as you select from a wide array of plants to create a space that reflects your personal style and meets the unique conditions of your rooftop. When selecting plants for your roof garden, it's essential to consider the unique conditions of this environment. Rooftops can present a variety of challenges, from exposure to the elements to limited soil depth. Understanding these factors will help you make informed choices that ensure your garden thrives. Rooftops tend to be windier and drier than traditional gardens, so opt for plants that can tolerate these conditions. Wind can quickly dry out soil and stress plants, so choosing wind-resistant varieties is crucial. Additionally, the sun's intensity can be stronger on rooftops, making drought-tolerant plants a smart choice. Herbs like rosemary, thyme, and lavender are excellent choices, as they thrive in well-drained soil and can withstand windy conditions. These aromatic plants not only add beauty and fragrance to your garden but also serve practical purposes in the kitchen. Imagine stepping out onto your rooftop to harvest fresh herbs for your meals. If you're looking for vibrant pops of color, consider succulents like sedums and echeverias. These plants come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and hues, adding visual interest to your garden. Their ability to store water in their leaves makes them particularly well-suited for rooftop environments where water conservation is key. These low-maintenance beauties store water in their leaves, making them ideal for rooftop gardens. Succulents require minimal watering and care, allowing you to enjoy a lush, colorful garden without the constant upkeep. They are perfect for busy urban dwellers who want a beautiful garden with minimal effort. For those with shady rooftops, don't despair. Even if your rooftop doesn't get full sun, you can still create a thriving garden. Shade-loving plants can transform a dim space into a lush, green retreat. There are plenty of shade-loving plants that will thrive in your urban oasis. Plants like ferns, hostas, and certain varieties of lettuce can flourish in lower light conditions, adding texture and greenery to your garden. Hostas, ferns, and even some varieties of lettuce can add a touch of greenery to shadier spots. These plants are not only beautiful but also versatile, allowing you to create a diverse and interesting garden even in less sunny areas. Remember to choose plants that are appropriate for your climate. The success of your rooftop garden depends largely on selecting plants that can thrive in your specific weather conditions. Researching and understanding your local climate will guide you in making the best choices. If you live in a hot, arid region, select drought-tolerant varieties. Plants like cacti, agave, and certain grasses are well adapted to dry conditions and can add a unique sculptural element to your garden. Conversely, if you experience frequent rainfall, opt for plants that can handle moist conditions. Plants such as ferns, hostas, and certain types of moss thrive in wet environments and can help create a lush, verdant garden even in the rainiest climates. By carefully selecting plants that suit your rooftop's conditions and your personal preferences, you can create a beautiful, thriving garden that serves as a peaceful retreat from the hustle and bustle of urban life. Whether you prefer a garden filled with aromatic herbs, vibrant succulents, or lush shade plants, the possibilities are endless. Happy gardening! With our plan in place and our plants carefully chosen, we are ready to embark on an exciting journey of transforming our rooftop into a lush, green retreat. The first step is to visualize the space and decide on the layout. Think about the kind of plants you want to grow and how much sunlight each area receives. This will help you determine the best spots for your plants. It's time to transform that empty rooftop into a flourishing garden. Start by cleaning the area thoroughly, removing any debris or unwanted items. This will give you a clean slate to work with and ensure that your plants have a healthy environment to grow in. Let's begin by selecting the perfect containers for our plants. The choice of containers is crucial as it affects the growth and health of your plants. Consider the size, material, and drainage capabilities of each container. Raised beds are an excellent option for roof gardens, as they provide good drainage and can be built to accommodate the weight restrictions of your roof. They also make it easier to manage soil quality and moisture levels. Raised beds can be customized to fit the dimensions of your rooftop, and they offer a neat and organized look. They are particularly useful for growing vegetables and herbs, as they allow for deeper root growth. Alternatively, you can use a variety of pots, planters, and even repurposed containers to create a unique and visually appealing garden. Repurposing old containers not only adds character to your garden but also promotes sustainability. To create a cohesive look, consider grouping containers of similar styles or colors together. This will give your garden a harmonious and well-thought-out appearance. When it comes to planting, good soil is key. The right soil mix will provide the necessary nutrients and support for your plants to thrive. Use a lightweight potting mix specifically designed for containers, as it will provide proper drainage and aeration for your plants. This type of soil is also less likely to compact over time, which is important for root health. Fill your containers with the potting mix, leaving some space at the top for watering. Make sure to gently press the soil down to eliminate any air pockets. Now let's talk irrigation. Setting up an efficient watering system is crucial, especially if you live in a dry climate or travel frequently. Consistent watering is essential for the health of your plants, and an automated system can save you time and effort. Consider installing a drip irrigation system or using self-watering planters to ensure your plants receive a consistent supply of water. Drip irrigation systems deliver water directly to the roots, reducing water waste and promoting healthy growth. Self-watering planters are another great option, as they have built-in reservoirs that provide a steady supply of water to the plants. This is particularly useful for busy gardeners who may not have time to water their plants regularly. Regularly, check your watering system to ensure it is functioning properly. Adjust the settings as needed to accommodate the changing needs of your plants throughout the seasons. Once your plants are settled into their new home, it's important to provide them with the care they need to thrive. Regular watering, fertilizing, and pest control will go a long way in keeping your roof garden healthy and vibrant. Fertilizing your plants is essential to replenish the nutrients in the soil. Use a balanced fertilizer and follow the recommended application rates to avoid over-fertilizing, which can harm your plants. Pest control is another important aspect of garden maintenance. Regularly, inspect your plants for signs of pests and take action promptly to prevent infestations. Use organic pest control methods whenever possible to protect the environment and your plants. With proper care and attention, your rooftop garden will become a beautiful and productive space that you can enjoy year-round. Happy gardening! Congratulations! You've taken the first steps toward creating your very own rooftop garden. We've covered the importance of planning, from assessing your roof structure to ensuring access to water and sunlight. We've explored the exciting world of plant selection, learning about the best varieties for rooftop conditions and different climates. And finally, we've delved into the practicalities of setting up your garden, from choosing containers to establishing an efficient irrigation system. Now it's your turn. Embrace the joys of urban gardening and transform your rooftop into a verdant paradise. Remember to subscribe for more gardening tips and inspiration. Happy gardening!